Hey guys, Kevin here, doing a walkthrough video of this 2015 Winnebago Travato 59G. It's in extremely good condition, even though it needs a little bit of a wash right now. But this came to us by way of a purchase, which means we didn't get it by accident. We got an opportunity to purchase it. One of the salespeople came across the seller and was able to work out a deal. I heard we had to compete with a couple different dealerships to get this unit, and we were the lucky ones in the end to get a chance to purchase it. So I want to take you around, show you everything. Normally I would say I point out all the blemishes when I do a walkthrough video, and I'm certainly going to keep looking, but I haven't really found much to report in this coach. Even though we fixed most of the stuff, if there's little things to fix, they certainly are going to still go through this in a more thorough way. When it actually sells, they're going to take it to our service department and put it through the motorhome service, and they really look into every little thing. They take apart the stove and check the connections of everything, and just make sure everything's functioning the way it should, so that it doesn't, so it lasts for you or for whoever purchases this coach. So when we make a purchase, or even get a trade-in for that matter, each of those cases we take the motorhome first to a third party. It's down the street from us. They're able to do a smog inspection, smog check, but they're also doing a chassis safety inspection, making sure we're going to purchase this vehicle or keep it if it's a trade-in, and not sell it to the wholesalers who will make it look pretty, and they don't really care if there's other underlying issues. They'll just sell whatever they get. Or we have to make sure we're putting out a good product for people, because we stand by everything we sell. So for a motorhome to make it onto our lot, it's got to go through a pretty decent level of scrutiny. So I really like how they used the pinstripes and the decals on the side back in 15. I think it looks kind of cool. Of course, if it's not for you, you could easily have them taken off. So back here, you of course have your hitch. It's got a 350-pound tongue weight, so it's more than enough for electric bikes or bikes. Those are usually 60 to 75 pounds a piece in most cases. 35-pound tow capacity, 3,500-pound tow capacity. So if you really wanted to tow a small car or trailer with some stuff on it, you could. There's a connection down here for your grill. So that's called a propane quick connect. And that you can connect your grill to. So we'll take a look underneath too. There's your generator underneath there. Everything's looking good. Got your backup camera up there. Take you back around here again. There's your connect for your sewer and the exhaust for your generator. It's a propane generator. I'm sorry, actually I think it should be a gas generator, and it works off of your fuel tank. Tires, let's look for a date code on these guys. Tires, 38th week of 2020 is when they were produced. So chances are they were put on in 21. Maybe right before he sold it to us, or my guess is though either the very end of 20 or during 21 with that production date. 38/20 means the 38th week of 2020 they were produced. There's your regular motorhome engine exhaust, the back of the refrigerator. Sorry, I cut my finger, so sorry for that. Band-aid sticking out. There's the furnace. This is your outside shower. Oh no, this is a place to put your sewer hose. That's a spot to put your sewer hose, so you don't have to keep your sewer hose in with all your other stuff. There's your 30-amp plug, cable hookup, filling the tank over here, and also when you're connected to actual hookups, you connect to City Fill. There's where you can fill up, turn on and off your propane. Back here is where you have your spray port or outdoor shower. That connects over here. Porch light up there. Place to turn on your water pump, obviously, since you're right near this. And a drain pump for pumping out water. I'm not 100% sure. It's actually not as familiar with that, but I'm guessing it's a faster way to pump out your fresh water or your gray water. But I have to get back to that. Storage down here. There's your 50 amp. That's not a bad storage compartment. Heads up right to the wheel well. Take a look from the back. There are covers for all of these windows. There's some light up there for if you're, I guess, reading in bed when this mattress is down. Back around. You can see there's a solar panel on the roof. And that was an aftermarket panel. That, I believe, is about a 175 watt panel. There's a controller inside. What else do we have? That's a vent cover, air conditioner, and that's an antenna, digital antenna. Close this up. Take a look at the engine compartment. Looks like everything is in order. When we do our chassis safety inspection, they also change the filter and the oil in the engine and the generator. They check all the fluids. This has got a cool step. They don't do these anymore, but that step's awesome. You can push this button to have it go out. It glides out when you want it. This also has the nice screen door. This is covering up your water supply. You can also fill your water there. So when you make this into a bed, this piece knuckles down to make it equal with here. You slide this mattress forward on top of here. This one goes here. So now you've got all that covered. And then you slide this forward, and that mattress, that piece right there, fits here. So you have a nice bed going from here to here. There's also another company that makes a mattress that fits the very front. It's called LunoLife.com. L-U-N-O, LunoLife. LunoLife.com. Go to their van mattresses, scroll down, I think it's the second or third choice on their front page, and you'll see it's a two-part thing. It fits down here with an inflated air base, and then a piece that fits across. It'll fit in Mercedes or Dodge, and I think the Ford possibly, but certainly these two, so you can have another full sleeping space for an adult. And the feet would be down here, your head down there. It looks pretty comfortable. It's recommended by me anyway. So this has a little spot here where you can, even one-handed, swing this around. So somebody has another spot here, or you can swing it all the way around for this chair when it's turned around, and they can have a piece coming this way. So you have a little bit bigger table. I'm gonna close this door. So you've got a lot of windows up front. It's kind of nice. Got this big window, of course, these three big windows, and another one. When you're inside looking at motorhomes, you don't always notice until it's closed that you have this other nice view outside there. And so you could sit 5 people, 1, 2, and these are 3-point seatbelt harnesses here for safety, but you can fit 5 people when you have the front 2 seats. And this fits against here, has a support, like almost like a little sofa when the doors close. So you literally can sit 5 people up front here if you chose to. And this is a comfortable, firm cushion. Winnebago makes their own furniture. They have a company called Stitchcraft that they purchased, gosh, I think in the 60s, if I'm not mistaken. And they So they design and produce all of their own furniture in all their motorhomes. So these seem to be really well, or high quality cushion, and the material itself. There's a lot of motorhomes that come in, especially from the last 10 years, that need to be reupholstered even in a short amount of time. And I cannot say that I've had to do many Winnebagos. If not, I can't remember any in particular as of late anyway, from normal wear and tear. Whereas other brands, sometimes it's inevitable. We know we're gonna have to replace the upholstery. Everything else is great, but the upholstery has to be redone. And this doesn't tend to happen in the Winnebago. So some more lighting underneath there. This is a Bluetooth radio, so it'll play music from your phone without wires. It's AM, FM, it's also DVD player. So this plays DVDs over here to this. There's a latch that's supposed to go right here. That's actually the one repair I could think of. It's just a plastic latch that goes right there, and then it goes right here. And I don't know if there's, oh, I know, I think I saw it in a drawer somewhere. Maybe, nope. But it's something that I'm sure we can order, and then you don't have to use this bungee cord to connect the TV anymore. But we've got some connection for HDMI if you wanted to plug in something else, or a different, maybe something like a smart DVD player to keep back here to play Netflix or all any of those other streaming channels. Another connection for hookup to cable if you're connecting to cable and wanting to watch it on there. So I'll put that back how I found it. But that plastic latch makes it just so you open and close. So there you go. There's one thing to add to the list of repairs. Up here are some curtains. This is the part of the covers that go across the front. So there's covers on every window. Here's a package with all of the, oops, these are for the back windows, I think, or the side windows. All the original documents, paperwork that went with the coach, user manual. Really great to have that. As we look back here, let's see, some more lights in there. So this can be used all as counter space, or you can, of course, you have your sink and 2-burner gas stove. There's a vent fan. It's an attic fan, powerful, fantastic brand, actually. I think they're the name brand for this product, but not always the one that you see. Sometimes it's a Max Air or some generic brand. But this is the Fantastic fan, and they are a very powerful brand that will allow this to suction up any food smells and kind of keep the coach cooler, even without having to use your air conditioner. So if you're boondocking, dry camping, and you're not plugged in, rather, you don't want to run your generator all day long. If you happen to be hanging out in here for lunch or something, you can have this on. It'll help keep things cool and air circulating. So let's keep going. So you got nice large capacity up here. Down below, and these are called Techniform cabinets. They're really lightweight. I believe they're made in Italy. Another thing with Winnebago is every one of their parts has a sticker on it with a part number. So if something ever happened to something like this cabinet somehow got damaged, you can call Winnebago, give them the numbers on that sticker, and they know exactly what part to send you. Same thing is down here. So pretty much every part in this coach has some sort of identification on it. So you've got some storage there. Drawer. This is one more little latch that I noticed needs to be replaced. This one's broken. It goes on the toilet paper cover, or one of the cabinet doors, little teeny cabinet doors in the bathroom. I'll show you. There's the whole operations manual that could actually be put in that bag, but that's the supplemental. That's the operator's manual. Another drawer. So this is probably access to something like plumbing or wiring. I'm not going to get into it. There's your carbon monoxide detector. This is your fuses, or breaker and fuses. I think that's part of the stereo system down here, one of the speakers. One thing that's unique about this floor plan, I'll tell you 1 second. So there's a place where the plug for the microwave goes, and storage. This, if I'm not mistaken, is, see how these are these little, so when you push this in, it locks it so it won't go in. Well, this one is not, it's like catching too much on the edge, so I can't open it. It's unfortunate, but it's basically just a big open space with a closet hanger on the top. I need to get it back to service and have them take care of that. So that's 3 things I found to fix. There you go. I'm getting pretty good at this. So the thing about this floor plan that's so unique, in addition to being able to like put a bike or load stuff in here like a small garage, which is super cool, is that this motorhome, being only 20 feet 9 inches, has, in my opinion, from what I've seen, pretty much the largest bathroom and shower space, if not equal to everything else out there, and it's bigger than most of them for sure. As you come and take a look, you really have a lot of room to move. You have a little fan in there for moves a little bit of air around. These little openings here will keep your stuff dry. This one needs another latch on it here, like this one. Super simple to do. And then that's another storage, or your toilet paper can go in there, right? And then this is your showers up here. It connects to the back of this sink. You've even got a little mirror. Oh, that'll drain the shower when you're done. And maybe that's also the button outside will do it from that button also, because there's an extra collection area down here, I believe. So you can close this off to get more privacy. You latch it back so it doesn't flop around so much. There you go. But in addition to having the pretty much the largest bathroom in such a short coach, it also has one of the largest refrigerators too. So many of these short or little vans or smaller vans are limited to like a really small, like kind of dorm looking refrigerator. So now you've got kind of a lot of space here. This is another shelf. Looks like the attachment that it connects to right there cracked, so they put this tape on there to keep it from flopping around. This could be another shelf here. So even without it, I think it's got plenty of storage, or potentially we can order another shelf or 2 shelves from Dometic to replace the ones that have some instance cracks right here, looks like. So not a big deal. Got a little drawer down here, but decent space. And then a small but decent sized freezer, so you can fit a bag of ice there or a few items. And it's propane electric. It does gas and electric. Batteries too, potentially that's 3-way. But to me that's pretty much the same as I guess you can use, from what this is saying, batteries, gas, or electric. Usually it's electric or propane or auto, which picks for you. There's your solar controller. Nice to mention this is also a soft touch ceiling.